Alright, so in regards to the pivot table I talked about before, what you're going to do now is to make sure that there are no empty cells. Make sure there are no empty cells among cells that contain data, and also make sure that there's no space after each word inside each of these cells. So let's start now. So very quickly, to start the pivot table, just select any cell that you like around the side. Then you go to the insert. Now, please, I'm using Microsoft 2024. I'm using Microsoft 2024. So any version from 13 and above or can work with this. So click on insert very quickly. Choose pivot. Then choose from table. Alright. That is this current one that we have right here. Then new worksheet, yes, click OK. Now it will look like this. Alright, now at the right hand side we have what is called filters, columns, rows and values. So I repeat, the rows and the column should only contain cells that contain alphabets, while the values should contain cells or columns or rows that contain numbers, so that this calculation sign, which is called the summation sign in mathematics, can work with it. So right now I will drag make to column model to where I want, colors to any area I want. So just to make sure that at least everything is working fine, just like that. Then also I can just collapse them by clicking here, just simplify them, just like that. So the essence of the pivot table is to rearrange or group data that are similar together. That is the essence of the pivot table. It can categorize data into different categories, just like what we have under sheet 1. If you check sheet 1 now, we have data repeating itself. Toyota, Camry. But in the pivot table, we can see that now we have summarized or grouped them into their categories, just like that. So now, since sales rate and cost contains numbers, it will make sense to pull them to the values so that the summation sign can work on it. So drag it towards the side, then drag the cost towards the side. So this is your pivot table that you have. One more thing again is, if you want to make sure that the row labels and the column labels identify what they represent, we go to design, we go to report layout, then we choose tabular form. Alright, that's the way it is, tabular form. You can see now it's showing us the model and the colors. No more row labels or column labels again. Now the last thing to do is we want to calculate the profits. That means to minus the sales rate from the cost. How? We go back to our pivot table, analyze, look for a place called field, item and set, then choose calculated field. Then you can now enter what you need as profit. Just type the name there as profit. Alright, that's profit there. Then enter the formula, remove the zero sign, then select sales rate, then minus on the keyboard, then click on cost. Now for some versions it may not show you what you have selected, but it is there. Alright, then click OK. Like you can see now we have, if I move towards the side, like I say, we have the sum of profits and just like that. So this is how to make use of a pivot table. So more videos will be dropped on the channel. Please comment, like the video. Thank you so very much. Bye bye.